Congratulations, because you just happened to click on the best dribble tutorial for NBA 2K26. If you guys pay attention to what I'll show you, I will guarantee you that you will become a dribble god in this game. So grab a notepad and some food and get ready to learn all the best dribble moves in NBA 2K. I'm going to be showing you guys this dribble tutorial on my 6'8" LeBron build. I dropped this build video on my channel a couple days ago, so make sure you check that one out if you want to see that, but let's get into the animations. So for dribble style, I'm going to be running Zach LaVine. Devin Booker is another good option, and I've also heard Jaylen Brown is another good one, but I recommend chucking on Zach LaVine. This is definitely the best one. Signature size up is going to be T-Mac. A lot of people have been using Paul George, and I just switched over to T-Mac as I reckon it gives a cleaner animation. It's all personal preference though, but this is what I'm chucking on for this dribble tutorial. Onto the breakdown combos, I'm going to be using Jordan Poole. The other alternatives are CJ McCollum and T-Mac, but Jordan Poole is the best one in my opinion. Now for the escape moves, there's been a lot of different opinions. I'm using Jimmy Butler. A lot of people have been using Kevin Durant, Paul George and Shea. I reckon Jimmy Butler is the easiest to combo off though, so chuck this one on if you want to use these animations. Just a quick one, combo moves is going to be Zach LaVine. And crossover we're going to have LeBron James. LeBron James gives you the quickest crossover. If you want one more with a hezzy, Lonzo Ball's also a good one. For the behind the back, I'm using DeMar DeRozan. This is what gives you, on a tall guard, a looking like a Curry slide, which you can see he just did down the bottom. And it also gives the best momentum behind the back. So I recommend DeMar DeRozan or Shea for the other Curry slide. But DeMar DeRozan is my pick. Spin, we're going to be going with Anthony Edwards. I don't use this a whole lot, but I'm going to be using Anthony Edwards. And also for hesitation, Anthony Edwards. Now for the step back, I've been using Devin Booker. This is definitely the best one, and I guarantee that this one will be good all year round, so I recommend getting used to this one now. Starting off with the basics, we're going to be doing an escape move. To do this, you're going to be holding R2 or RT, depending if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, and flicking the right stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand. So when the ball's in your left hand, you're going to be holding R2 and flicking diagonally up to the right, which will give you that animation. This here you can spam it so you can go back and forth, but that's how you do the escape move. Now for the T-Mac size up, you're going to be doing the exact same thing, flicking diagonal up to the opposite ball hand, but without holding R2. And you can spam that as well. This is a good move to speed boost out of if you want, but that's how you do the size up. Next up, you got step back. This move is a very easy move. All you're going to be doing is holding down R2 and flicking down on the right stick. As you can see, it gives you this animation. So this is good if you're running into the paint to step back to the 3-point line for a shot. This is also good to just throw in your combos with the other two moves I've just shown you. But all you have to do is hold down R2 and flick down on the right stick. Now this is the aggressive breakdown combo. Basically all you have to do is hold down R2 and flick up on the right stick. And it's going to give you that move. You can cancel out of it at any time and run off, but all you have to do is hold down R2 and flick up on the right stick and it gives you all these glitchy moves. Next one we got is a behind the back. All you have to do for this one is holding down R2 again and flicking diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. So it's in the left, so I'm going to be flicking diagonal down to the right, and it's going to give me that Curry slide animation. You can spam this as well, you can chuck it in your combos with the other moves I've shown you, but this is a very good move to help get you open and add to your combos. For the aggressive behind the back, you're going to be doing the exact same thing, holding R2 and using your right stick diagonally to the opposite ball hand, but this time you're going to also be adding the left stick in. So if you're flicking down to the left side, you're going to hold left stick to the left, and this is what you can do. It gives you more an aggressive one that takes you to the rim for a dunk. Now we're done with the basic moves. We're going to be moving on to more advanced moves, like how to speed boost and what moves you can speed boost off. So if you go back to the start and you see my crab move, the one with R2 flicking up to the opposite ball hand, you can speed boost out of this really well. So all you're doing is holding R2, flicking diagonally up to the opposite ball hand and running out of it with your left stick. Another move that is good to speed boost out of is the step back. So if you're flicking down the right stick, you can run away opposite ball hand, which will give you a nice speed boost, and you can also run the other way, which will give you this little hezzy kind of speed boost. put on. If you're running to the right or left and you flick straight down with your right stick, it's going to give you a move like that. Running to the side, flick down. So you can use this as a quick stop. If you're running to the right, flick down, shoot. And it also gives some separation with a little bit of a step back, but you can cancel out of this. You can cancel out of the step back, which will give you a glitchy quick stop, also creating space. I recommend trying to get this one in your bag so you can use this in games. So a new move that's been added this year is this glitchy move. I haven't added it to my combos yet, but it is something you guys can try to do and I'm going to work on. So what you do is you hold down on the left stick and you flick up on the right after you started walking, and it gives you this walk back animation. This could be good to add to your combos, and it'll be something that will be good to see what happens with it in the future. Now the last thing I'm going to show you guys is an easy combo that you guys can do to get to the paint or open for a shot. This is just going to be a combination of the other moves that I've showed you, and if you need to learn how to use them, you can skip back, but we're going to do our crossover, step back, behind the back. So you're going to be going diagonally up to the opposite ball hand and the other way, step back, which is flicking down, and then flicking diagonal down to the opposite ball hand. So it's going to give you this animation: cross, step back, behind the back. So when you're doing this, you can cancel out of this at any time, but you can use this for a speed boost. You can really do anything with this move, and this is just a basic combo to help you guys get set up. But I recommend going back and looking at all the dribble moves and start adding them to your combos. It will really make you a deadly dribbler. So guys, that will be it for today's beginner dribble tutorial. If you want to see a more advanced dribble tutorial, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.